We are in for an exceptionally close Canadian Grand Prix. 5 red lights. The lights will go out and we are racing. And is that a jump start from the Ferrari? Because it was an incredible start from Maverick. He's already pretty much up into a P2 round the outside. He runs wide into turn 1 on the inside of Ruben. He got a really bad start. And it's the 2 racing points who are up into second and third. A crazy start for the racing points as Maverick goes down the inside into T3. He's got to pull off the move as Ruben cuts across the grass almost Vettel-esque as he drops down the order.
Yeah, Tito up into, I think that's P5 as well. Oh no, Ruben straight into the back of Tito. And that's Mahavir they've collected as well. Some Ferrari front wing going flying. I'm sure there'll be some damage to the front end of that Red Bull as well. And Tito's been absolutely punted off the track by Ruben. He won't be too happy about that. And that's Ruben into the wall. He was alongside Tito. I'm not sure if Tito threw him into the wall there. I didn't quite see that. But they were alongside each other and Tito will have been very upset with Ruben. I don't want to cast any blame there because I didn't see it properly. But Ruben ending up in the wall is very, very dramatic indeed. Mahavir Gunnathan with a 5-second penalty. Gauzieg is going to be getting a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. I'm not sure if he's actually participating in this race though. Mahavir with a 5-second stop-go penalty and front wing damage. That's not the way you wanted to start. Of course, what this does give him the excuse to do is while the safety car's out, get in the pit, get rid of those ancient soft tyres and get on a fresh set of mediums.
See what happens. Safety car is in and we await a restart. Look at Owen AK. He's just getting ready to go. Soft tires compared to Kenna's medium, so he should be able to stick right with the racing point, but it's a good getaway from Kenna's, but he doesn't get a great run through turn 1. Front wing flying in the background as Owen AK. He goes for the switcheroo outside. He runs wide, he locks up, and he's going to hold the inside into 2. And he's actually made the move work on the restart. He loses the rear end and he taps the wall, and the racing point goes right round him. And that's actually Connor Sheridan who's got into the lead of the race.
Yeah, the Irishman in the lead in the Alfa Romeo. I bet he didn't think he'd be having that experience today. But Connor Sheridan will lead the way in the Alfa Romeo. Sipos and Elon Tusk going side by side back there. That's Sipos making his way up through the field now as he's looking to push past A2 UK as well, who is struggling a little bit on those hard tyres. Still in P5 at the moment, but it's going to be P6 sooner rather than later, unless he can hang on around the outside. No quarter given by the Hungarian, and A2 UK forced off track just a little bit there. He might have something to say about that after the race potentially. And that will be the racing point back up into the top of the order after having started that lap in first. He ended that lap in first, but he was once third. So that's a very interesting lap from him. Now,
round the outside of turn 2. We talked about this in the pre-race show that you can look for a move there. Side by side as they make their way down towards turn 3. Owen on the outside. They squeeze each other. They give each other just enough room. And Iceman says thank you very much. And he slips past Owen up into P3. But Owen not done yet. Late on the brakes, side by side. Little bit of contact as well. Kenneth picks up a 3-second time penalty, but Iceman's got the move done, and he's up into P3.
Lag moment there, down into P6 he goes. Elon Tusk and Outlaw battling as A2 UK also trying to get past Connor Sheridan around the outside of turn 2. That's a brave move to try and pull off on harder tyres, and he's not going to be able to do it. And as a result of it, Maverick will slither up his inside into turn 3, take the position away. Both of them going to manage around the outside of Connor Sheridan, who struggled through turn 4. Meanwhile, up towards the front, Sipos, with that front wing damage, he's all over the back of his teammate Iceman.
He went down the inside of A2 and he lost the back end, but right now, actually, never mind Maverick. He's got to go the long way round. Owen, are you kidding me? That is a crazy move from Maverick. Iceman, he uses all of his ERS. Chegwin's down to 0% ERS. He has tried so hard. Iceman dives into the pits. As Chegwin gets a great run out of the chicane, he's got to pull alongside on the run into the hairpin, and Chegwin, he's got the outside, he's got the move done as well, and he should have DRS as there's contact behind. Down the inside goes Tito. 4-way battle for the lead. Chegwin from Kenneth, from Maverick, from Tito.
All kinds of bumping there through the hairpin there. That was Kenneth bumping the back of Lord Chegwin and then getting his own rear tapped by Tito. But now Maverick up into P2 as he has well more speed down the straight to Kenneth, who does dive into the pits. What on earth just happened there? Tito was so late on the brakes, well too late. I think he was thinking about pitting, but he got... Oh, no, they've made contact again. What is that? That's Tito brake checking, I think. And how fast can he be on the softs?
Iceman
once
from
he comes
far
into
back.
the
He's
pits?
gone down the inside into the hairpin. That's for P4. He's gone down the inside of Kenners. Kenners on 7-lap old hard tires. Iceman on fresh medium. Iceman picks up the position. They both have DRS. Kenners tucks right back in behind Iceman. He's using up all of his ERS on the back straight. Round the outside into the final chicane. Surely not. He plays it safe. Iceman's a force to take the short way through. He opens the DRS. He doesn't really care. And I think that might be one for the stewards book, because Iceman, you cannot do that.
He absolutely helped to retain that position, or rather gain that position through unfair means, as he now pushes his way up past A2 UK as well. And Ruben hardly even been in the race.
Sipos going for the move down the inside into the final chicane. He'll pick up the position.
Oh,
no.
No.
That was so obviously gonna happen. Elon, come on. You're better than that.
Curb just a little bit, but sometimes you can get away with that. Sipos and Iceman, they're going side by side through turn 4. How is that possible? Thankfully for the Williams team, neither of them make contact, neither of them end up in the wall. Iceman still behind, but look how much more grip he has, forcing Sipos to give him the space on the inside through turn 7, and now it's a drag race down towards turn 8. Who will break later? Of course, it's Iceman with the mediums, but he runs wide once again. He'll have to cede the position this time, if due to the laws of physics more than anything else. But Iceman back in P2, Sipos weaving a little bit, letting Iceman know what he thinks about that lunge up the inside into turn 8. Sipos with a squirrely moment, a real squiggle on the car through the exit of the hairpin, and that means the door will be wide open for Iceman, who has the DRS. Sipos has nothing of the sort. He has the slipstream to try and defend, but he's out of ERS deployment, and that's Iceman up into the lead of the race.
Because he's already 6 seconds ahead of Sipos, and those mediums will be staying nice and juicy for a while. But here comes Chegwin again on the outside into the hairpin, and I think he's got it done this time. He runs really wide, but he should be able to get a fantastic drive. Turix gets another time penalty. We don't care about that, because Chegwin's got the drive. He's got the DRS as well. Surely this time round, Chegwin will take P3. There's contact, there's wheel tapping between the two of them, as Kenneth is forced to slot in behind Chegwin. He'll have the DRS onto the start-finish straight, and he's got that little bit more ERS as well. They're both sub at 10% in the ERS department, but Chegwin has finally got the move done on his teammate.
Kenners, he's trying to take the position back. He will not take it lying down. It's a battle between the two pink cars here into the final couple of corners. They go almost into the Wall of Champions, and all the way around goes Kenners. It's ended in tears after so much clean battling between those two.
And here comes A2 UK as well.
A2 UK surely going to get Kenners into turn 1 here as well. Lord Chegwin has cemented his grip on 3rd position for now, but with Elon Tusk close behind us, A2 UK is battling with Kenners through the corner as well, and that's A2 UK having an incident there as he tried to turn in where there wasn't any space. Defend through turn 1. Tito trying to get the switch back here through turn 2, and he will do so nicely. No. All right, Tito. Kenners is out of the race. He's got passed by A2 UK. He's lost it on the exit of turn 7, and he's gone into the wall.
Okay, but take a look at this battle for P3, because we're not done yet with the battles yet, Jacob. Chegwin and Elon both have the same amount of time penalties, and Elon round the outside. Is there anything Chegwin has in answer? 7-lap old soft tires. They're going to be nearing the end of their life, and I think Elon's done it. He's going to just absolutely hammer it down this lap. Here comes Iceman. It's been an absolutely crazy race at Canada, and Iceman has been the one who somehow got the strategies right. There were some questionable moments, but Iceman, he weaves, and he'll take the checkered flag and the win here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Iceman takes a win. Sipos will be the next one home. He should be far enough ahead of Elon, who is now 6.5 seconds clear. Or he's 6.5 seconds clear of Elon, and then Lord Chegwin just behind. We'll see whether the time penalties come into play, because Chegwin is within a second, and Chegwin jumps ahead on the line due to time penalties.